Hey guys, we are back with Savor and Celebrate, and we are talking about
Chinaco.
Chinaco. But hey, I'm Devin, and this is Chris.
Hola. Hey guys, I know I have the rule of it needs to be scoring above 80 before I buy it. However, I did purchase these for one major reason.
What was his name?
General Gonzalez, actually.
Okay.
So, remember we've talked about this many times before. There are only like 3 states that you are allowed to make tequila from. Well, Jalisco is where about 95% of all tequilas are made in the state of Jalisco. This one is made out of the state Tamaulipas, Mexico. And in that state, this is really one of the only tequilas that are made. This was brought to America in 1983 and was one of the very first premium tequilas ever to be produced, sold, and distributed for America.
For a profit.
For a profit. This is Chinaco. So obviously, we talk about this before as well. You know, the terroir. The terroir is the earth in which, or the minerals in which it is grown in. So that's going to partake in a different flavor. So I've kind of been very interested to see what this produces. But when I got to reading about them, they're very, very, very old. They've been making this.
They need to work on their wrapping because
I see you're struggling over
real,
here.
y'all.
I see that you're
They don't have
struggling.
it perforated. It's just like plastic along there.
Right. So Chinaco Blanco is distilled by 100% agave, bottled within 5 days of its distillation. This tequila is remarkably fresh taste that's perfect for sipping neat, making premium margaritas, or exquisite cocktails. Precisely clear, Chinaco Blanco offers a bouquet of pear, quince, dill, and lime. Tinge of aloe. It's clean, smooth, fresh, and bright on the palate with excellent depth and balance, followed by smooth, long, lingering finish.
Lingering fingers. What's on your mind?
Anyway, sorry about that. Hey, look, we gotta have fun. So, all right. One of my main things I say to everybody is life's too short. You gotta have fun. Please don't wait till it's too late. Get out there, celebrate, have a good time. And if you're looking for a place to celebrate, October 3rd here in Bay City, we're going to be doing a tequila pairing. And so we're going to pair the different expressions of tequila with some finger foods. And while we're doing that, I'm going to talk about how a tequila is made and what the expressions are and how to get to that expression. But we're going to have a good time. It's $40. You're going to get 5 different tequilas to taste, and hear me ramble on. Why not? So if you are not doing anything on October 3rd, it's $40. Come on up to Bay City or down to Bay City, depending on where you live. We just say that it's 21 and up. Sorry. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. We appreciate you,
and
interact with us.
And even if you can't come, please mark that day on your calendar because we're going to go live. So you can interact with us while we are doing this. You can ask us questions. We're going to make sure that, either he addresses it or I address it, because guess what? It will be myself, him, and our merchandise manager. So we are hoping to even have some swag there as well, so that we can, support our brand. And while we're talking about brand support, our penguins need a name. We are giving you 2 videos now where we're asking, drop us your comments, and let us know what you think we should name our penguins.
The hefty penguin and the little penguin.
And with that, we are obviously going to send some...
And if you say Chris and Devin, I'm going to...
We're gonna send some swag your way, and who knows, you might even get a bottle. But we got to choose that winner first.
All right.
And I think we might discuss it on a Whiskey Wednesday, so stay tuned. But back to our Chinaco. What are you getting on the nose?
All right, so I'm getting very vegetal, almost briny, yeah, for sure. I know it says that it should be a pear. You need to shush yourself. We won't talk about this. You weren't supposed to. It's windy. The wind is blowing it out of my glass. So they are actually the agave is resourced from I can't even say it again. Temopulus. They're using an autoclave at high pressure. They're using high pressure autoclave. They're using a roller mill. They're using stainless steel tanks to ferment it, distilling it twice. Stainless steel pot, copper pot coils, additive free, and they've been making it forever.
I mean, it smells agave forward.
I'm getting such a minerality to it. It's just so mineral forward to me. No, I didn't do it. I was like, oh, I better not. Oh.
Let's try it and see what you got.
Wait. You're an ass.
You never rinsed out your glass fully.
I did not. That was on my comment. But I'm like, I'm getting minerals. Alright, I gotta rinse that out more. I literally was kidding.
Okay, so y'all, just for the record, 7 minutes and 42 seconds is what it took him before he realized that.
I'm like, why does this taste like water? Alright. I'm like, it just smelled mineral to me. Very vegetal and mineral.
I couldn't help myself on that one.
You're number one! You're number one!
Oh, smokes! Y'all, if you can't laugh at life,
okay, that is way too serious. That's right. Life is too short. Life is too short.
And yes,
that is a way different.
For the record, we're wearing the same color shirt, but hey, it's not hoarding if it's whiskey. Anywho.
You gonna make it?
I'm gonna make it. Gotta, get the tears out of my eyes.
That is extremely a different nose than what I was on a path down.
I'm like, okay, let's see how long. But no, it is very agave forward.
Agave, but I
kind of get almond on the nose.
Okay. I get grass, white pepper.
Okay, yep, I'll give you the white pepper, the light spice.
A little bit of alcohol. I do get the like rubbing alcohol almost.
Okay.
Agave.
Excuse me.
Do you remember drinking that? I'm just kidding.
No, that tastes like sausage. I had sausage for breakfast, for the record.
It did, yeah.
Brisket hash with Banana bread, French toast, and sausage. That was breakfast.
Kind of floral.
Well, we gotta kind of get a move on. We already 10 minutes into this video.
Sorry. That is different. I'm getting agave but pepper. Kind of anise. A little bit of salt to me.
Definitely the agave. I'm gonna say there's something kind of either nutty or semi-woody finish, something in there, and then it kind of goes into like the angel food cake finish.
Interesting. I don't get much sweet. I get the savory notes, brine and a little bit of clove maybe. Baking spices, cinnamon.
Hey, okay.
Alright, let's read what people are saying. On the nose, people are saying cooked agave, black pepper, alcohol, grass, flour, white pepper, soap. I know, right? That's a little weird. Soap. Vegetal.
Oh, you 90 kids, go back to talking to your parents regularly and you won't have soap in the mouth.
Raw agave, smoke. Some people get smoke on the nose. Herbal. Rubber.
Like latex rubber or rubber?
Okay, I mean, I get it. Clear.
Abstinence is best.
Actually, you know what? I kind of can smell that. That's funny. Okay, on the palate, people are saying black pepper, a cooked agave, alcohol, citrus, cinnamon, clove. See, I told you I got clove. Olive, soap again, earth, grass, white pepper, vegetal.
Okay. So now talking about the reposado.
See, it's upside down. I emptied it first. Alright. I've been kind of excited about trying this brand just because everything we've ever tasted has all been from Jalisco.
Right, tequila at least.
Right? Let's see here. The Reposado. Y'all, it's definitely September because it is getting kind of cold out. The interesting part is it doesn't say what it's been aged in.
It doesn't.
Let me look on... you know what? I remember reading something on the... here we go. Okay, I remember reading this now. First of all, I want to make one note. This was founded in the year I was born.
So it's gotta be horrible.
1973. Alright, so let's talk about the Reposado. Remember, Reposado can be called a Reposado if it's been aged in a barrel for longer than 2 months, but less than 12 months. And this has been rested for 11 months in a 35-year-old. Do you want to guess the barrel first?
I thought it was American off the top, but now it sits there. I kind of get notes of French.
Okay, you are correct. 35-year-old French and English white oak Scotch barrels.
Okay.
So that's the different part. We're used to like whiskey barrels and bourbon barrels. which impart a gentle, woody character to the spirit. The tequila mixes beautifully, but also stands proudly on its own. A golden, light amber color, proudly on its own. Chinaco Reposado has generous nose of citrus zest, peach, and apple.
Okay, I can get the peach.
Of dill and quince. Clean, fresh flavors carry through on the palate with full depth of balance, capped by a medium long, lingering, fruity, spicy finish. This wind, I swear, it's the wind. It's the wind. I do get that citrus flavors, though. That's coming through. Just amazing.
I agree. Holy shit, is that wind getting cold, y'all?
No, it's getting cold. It is really getting going. But I like it. It's totally different. It is. I don't taste the same.
Right.
Excuse me. I don't smell the same from the Blanco. I think it's that quince.
What is quince?
Quince is a citrus fruit.
Okay.
We'll have to buy some so you can tell what it is. But it is a citrus fruit. I kind of do agree with the pitted nectarine / pear, not pear, but peach.
I do get the peach, for sure.
And you know what? I like this. This is so different from the other aged products we've ever tried. So far, I mean, we're only into 2, but I like this one better than the Blanco. That's beautiful.
It's an agave citrus bomb.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So, on Tequila Matchmaker, they're rating it as 78. I would probably rate this a little more into the 80s myself. I like it better than what people are saying. Maybe just because we have a newer batch than some of the other people. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, let's read what people are saying. So on the nose, people are saying cooked agave, oak. I kind of get that. Okay. Caramel, vanilla, butterscotch. Okay, I do get the butterscotch.
Oh, butterscotch.
Yeah. No, and I like it. I really like this. Black pepper. Alcohol. I don't get much alcohol. Do you get alcohol? I really don't get alcohol on the nose.
It's very slight.
See, I don't get it. Fruit. Earth. Flowers. Nuts. You did talk about that. And then smoke. On the palate, people are saying cooked agave, oak, caramel, vanilla, butterscotch again. Mm-hmm. Black pepper, alcohol, earth, smoke, butter. I do get a little buttery to it. Fruity and flowery. All day long, this Reposado. I like that Reposado a lot. Now I gotta watch you.
You're the one that didn't rinse out your glass. How was that watching me? I was just curious to see.
WB, Warner Brother.
That would take away the comedy factor of our show.
So yes,
I always check your glass first, but that time I did.
So if you haven't seen it on Instagram, Portobello actually took our video of their review, and then they edited it, and it actually came out very funny. The way that they did it, and I enjoyed it. So check out their review. Go to our Instagram. It's Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. Insta is our handle, and actually check out that video. It was funny. It was funny the way they did it. Now we're on to the añejo.
Way more fruity to me. Way more fruit forward.
Okay, the añejo. Now they do have an extra añejo, and they've got several other ones that have been out there that are pretty cool. Now you know what? I remember reading something else. Let's go back to the añejo. On their website, it's very more descriptive than what is on the Tequila Matchmaker. Now this has been aged for 30 months, which remember, over a year, but less than 3. 30 years in 35-year-old French and English white oak Scotch barrels. So it's a blended. Correct. As well as American bourbon barrels. So this one is strictly just the French oak barrels, but this has got blended.
And you can tell that on the nose.
Okay. The result is remarkably smooth and rich complexity that is to be savored like fine cognac. Offers subtle aromas of pear, wild flowers, vanilla, smoke, and baked apple. Ooh, I like that.
I can get that. I get the baked apple on the nose.
I haven't even smelled it yet. But here's a neat one. I've never heard this one. Edged with papaya and mango. The flowers are rich and complex with exceptional depth, balance, and style, ending in a luscious, spicy, smoky finish. Woo-hoo! How about that, huh?
I kind of get most of that, actually.
Really? I haven't smelled it yet. I gotta smell it. Okay, here we go.
And now that you say it, papaya is for sure right there.
This does make me think of a Scotch, though. Or a cognac. I get the fruity and flowery, but spice? I get that spice on there. Do you remember that Scotch that we did from Connor's recommendation?
Mm-hmm.
Almost like that without the mossy finish.
Okay. Which, wow. I hope we can get in touch with Connor for an update as to where Third Winds is as we're coming into a new year. Hopefully he can give us some information about their newest batch and whether or not their tasting room is going to be up and running. So right. Stay tuned because we hope to connect with him again soon.
Actually, we just missed it, but they had an event over at the revitalized train station here in Bay City.
Okay.
We missed it, darn it. That is super complex. Like, when I mean complex, I mean it's like layers of spices that are indicative of I want to say an Indian dish. Like, if you've ever had an Indian dish, they like take spices and they layer upon layer upon layer to build a flavor profile that is unlike anything else. That's what this is, but it's not an Indian spice, but it is very complex. Very complex. Salud.
I feel like my nipples are sticking out here because it's a little chilly out here.
Dude, I just took a drink. I almost spit that over everything.
We always knew you were a spitter. I get a beautiful like apple pie with like fresh fruits and exotic fruit on top. It's a nice cream of like a Cool Whip.
So I get so much influence from a Scotch that I don't get apple pie from it. I get so much spice, like not heat spice, not like let me give you a ghost pepper spice, but like spices like clove and cinnamon and maybe even fennel, anise, star anise. I'm going down that savory spice.
Which you've been there all week.
Kinda. I kinda do. But it's so different than what we're used to. Because I'm used to the bourbon influence or the whiskey influence. This Scotch influence is throwing me for a loop. But it's a good loop. I can't believe that they do not rate this higher than what they are. Did I talk about the price of the? Okay, all right. So the price of this here, they're saying on Old Town Tequila is $69.99, which is not bad for an añejo. And let me get back over to the Reposado. And then Old Town has it for $55. I think that's where I bought mine. I think I bought these off at Old Town. But ultimately, guys, we appreciate, and ladies, thank you very much. We appreciate you checking us out, listening to us ramble on about alcohol and us drinking. Thanks for checking us out for that, huh? If you can, come join us in Bay City, October 3rd for the tequila pairing. And always make comments. If you can't make it, check us out on the live. But we do appreciate you. And I apologize for the bouncing camera because it is very windy today. It's September. It's starting to get pretty chilly. I'm regretting wearing a short sleeve shirt.
I'm over here in shorts, bro.
I know. Kind of cold.
Anyway, until then, don't forget to sip, savor, and celebrate.
Salud.